One of the most disturbing components of this latest and darkest chapter of Israel's continuing war with Hamas is the fact that the terror group has taken 200 hostages across the border into Gaza. If last weekend's events were anything to go by, it's hard to imagine the conditions the hostages currently find themselves in as they're kept in prison by Hamas. But this hostage situation is crucial to the events of the forthcoming weeks. Their safety is of the utmost importance to the Israeli government and determines much of their strategy in trying to ensure their return whilst destroying Hamas. Well, I'm joined now by Dr. Arad Haggai, whose family have been missing since the attack on their kibbutz on October the 7th. Dr. Arad, thank you so much for joining me. This is brave of you to come on. Tell me, what do you understand has happened to your family?
Basically, Saturday morning, my uncle and auntie, they just both retired. They like to go for long walks. So they went for, as usual, they went in Saturday morning, they went for a walk, and they sent a text about 10 minutes to 7 about they've been under attack of missiles, of rockets. And they sent a text to the kids and they say, we're under attack, we have to find hide. We have to hide and we have to find somewhere to find against the rockets. 20 minutes later, they sent a text to the security in the kibbutz that Judy was sending a text to the kibbutz security. Listen, Gadi, my husband, my uncle, been shot. He's badly wounded. I'm wounded, but not that badly. Can you please help us to get some help? Fortunately, the terrorists, because they got shot of the motorbikes. The first wave of the terrorists came with a motorbike, and they shot them straight away in the fields. Unfortunately, nobody in the kibbutz can help them because since they were under heavy attack, and the only ambulance, the bulletproof ambulance, was set on fire. And since then, nobody had a thing. Nobody know where they are.
So the area where they were was searched, and they weren't there. But I understand a mobile signal has been picked up from Gaza, so there is a hope.
That's a possibility. We're not sure. We can't say 100% that there's a signal from Gaza. It's probably been taken to Gaza because they basically, the terrorists, they not only massacre the whole kibbutz, like 30% of the kibbutz, they just took everything they can. So maybe we're not sure if they've been taken to Gaza, or they just if there is a signal phone from Gaza, and if my family is in Gaza too. We don't know, and we're not sure. We can't say in 100% the signal came from Gaza.
What help are you receiving from the British government or from the Israeli government to try and find your uncle and aunt?
I'm not an official government. I'm a private, citizen. But I know the Americans because both of my uncle and my auntie are American citizens. The Americans try to do all they can, and the Israelis too. They try to do everything they can. But you have to remember that the whole community basically wiped out. Hundreds of people are missing. The evidence, are just horrific. They burned people alive, raped, decapitated. They took from the kibbutz old people in their 80s. I know a guy, he used to live in my kibbutz, very sick in a care home. They just executed him in his bed in his care home. So there's such a mess. They tried to look for my family in the fields. Nobody found anything. And we still hope for the best. But you have to remember that there's hundreds of bodies of Israeli citizens lying in hospital waiting for some kind of identified. It's impossible.
The horror is unimaginable, and the worry you must be feeling. I'm so grateful that you're willing to come and explain this, because it's so important people understand the detail and the horror of what has happened.
people don't understand the horror, what's happened there. It's like the pogrom in Europe 100 years ago. Yeah. The whole community would just wipe out.
But it's so important you've come on to explain it, because the way people understand is through personal testimonies. So thank you very much, Dr. Arad. I'm so grateful you joined us. It's very brave of you.